Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Ashraf bin Azharuddin. My metric number is CN190202. Today I will elaborate a little about flash flood. Okay, flash flood is a rapid flooding of low-lying areas. It may be caused by heavy rain associated with a severe thunderstorm, hurricane, tropical storm, or meltwater from ice or snow flowing over ice sheets or snowfield. Flash floods may occur after the collapse of a natural ice or debris dam or a human structure such as a man-made dam. Okay, for the problem statement, flash flood can have catastrophic effects on the economy, the climate and its people, and can have consequences. Individuals become homeless due to heavy rain destroying their home and their belongings, and more often the ecosystem will suffer from the heavy rain. And the objective of this project is how flash flood keep happening in Malaysia, and to better understanding to find a way to prevent it from happening again. That's all for me. Thank you very much.
For the literature review part, I'll be explaining the historical review. According to our research based on the topic given, so we can see that Malaysia faces its first worst flash flood in 1926, which is known as the Great Flood in British Malaya era. The flood occurs in Kuala Lumpur and Klang Valley, followed by the event in December 1996 in Keningau district in the interior division of Sabah. In 2000, Terengganu and Kelantan. 2004, where the Asian tsunami occurs. December 2006 till January 2007, Johor. 2008, Johor. 2010, Kedah and Perlis. 2013, in Cameron Highland. December 2014 till January 2015, the whole Peninsula Malaysia. 2016, Kuala Lumpur and Selangor. February 2018, Pahang, Johor, Terengganu and Sarawak. November 2018, Kuala Lumpur. 2019, Kuala Lumpur. And current year 2020, Kuala Lumpur, Terengganu, Perak, Kelantan and Pahang. So, we would like to conclude that frequent occurrence of flash flood causes a lot of damages to us and also the environment. To reduce those damages, we should focus on technological advances, definition of vulnerability, and also the development of appropriate mitigation strategies, as we said before. Handling flash flood requires new way of thinking, which needs a cooperative teamwork between researchers who do research based on flash flood and also hydrologists' theoretical ideas. As a human being, we should accept the fact that we can't control the occurrence of nature disasters, but we can control the damages caused by them if we make a great effort. So that's all from us. Thank you very much.
The next one will be the recommendations in preventing the flash flood. The first point is improvement in forecast and warnings. Hydrometeorological models can increase accuracy, timely forecast and warnings. Meteorological characteristics such as rainfall strength, distributions and quantities as well as hydrological responses to this variable are integrated into models to enhance the understanding of rainfall runoff relationship based on forecasts and warnings. Basic characteristics are easily as important as rainfall characteristics for determines the nature of runoff. Furthermore, even in the same place, the factor creating flash flood differ. A time lag exists between influence of a forecast and recollections by local officials that a serious flash flood potential exists, such that they issue a warnings and take the necessary mitigation measures. In every part of the warning process, a few minutes lost can have devastating outcomes. This is the case over small areas. When the size of the area at risk increases, uncertainty increases and result in heavy losses. Hence, timing is very important. The next one will be focus on social science link. Two examples are used to illustrate the needs to focus on social science link. For the first skill is individual actions and perceptions of risk to flash flooding. It is important to have a clear understanding on how people views and responds to warning and whether or not they understand what a flash flood can do and how quickly it can happen. This can be garnered from perception studies, but it might also be useful to look at economic models that tracks investment trends and willingness to accept risk. However, there could be various cases with repeated alerts with no incident at all. The possibilities of the negative effects of such warnings amongst the populations at risk are not well understood. At another scale, the tensions between hazard management and economic development must be addressed. It is certainly as an important problem to explain risk to individuals, but so too is need for community leaders to understand risk. Economic development pressures exist virtually everywhere, but the risks are not distributed evenly or widely. The community leader choose to expand development in areas subject to flash flood or on hillside that exacerbate runoff contributing to flash flooding. One wonders if they fully understand the level of risk that they are accepting and the impact an event will have on community. The third point will be on sustainable and long-term mitigation policy. Since flash flood issue cannot be solved over the short term rather than their immediate consequences, it might be important to look at the ultimate outcome of mitigation strategy. The mindset of both public and science are currently based on near future instead of the long term. However, both are necessary and require a greater focus on the long term. In particular, it will be necessary to determine how to measure success from all perspectives based on the multiple objectives and multiple disciplines involved, and to develop benchmarks at which to measure our progress. Considerations and implementations of mitigation policy are all taking place in dynamic physical, social, and economic environments that vary from place to place and from time to time. So far, that has hindered a multi-objective, long-term approach. However, since current approach are not working as measured by losses that continue to mount, this must change in a general world. The best solutions for the past are not the past for the future, and we ask for more flexible and adaptable solutions. That's all for recommendations.